Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, I have the game up way too high. Let me fix that. Tried to overcorrect from sound settings and save from shuffle last night, and I may have gone a touch too far. Okay, I think around there is good. Good morning, or whatever time zone it may be for you. I want to say right off the bat, for anyone who sees that prediction and doesn't know, the final boss of this game is a very long final boss. I had a good reason for not pushing through and finishing this last time I streamed this, because I would have been going quite late, and we're not going straight into the final boss, so like 30 minutes is a fast run of the final boss, from what I know, from everything I've like checked on and like my own past memory. Morning, Callie. How you doing? Or not morning for you, but hello. This is gonna be quick. Oh yeah, very, very quick. Definitely boss isn't gonna have 3 forms or use attacks that take 2 minutes for the animation of it. Nothing crazy like that. You know, it's only a JRPG, the PS1 era. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Morning, hi, how you doing? But yeah, finally at the end of the road for Legend of Dragoon. Went to the store. Hell yeah. Oh, I love that, like, food coma. I had a little bit of that going on yesterday after I had a diner breakfast. I think I might do that for lunch. Oh, and out of popsicles. I've never been a big popsicle guy. I don't know why. I'm doing alright, hi. I've just about finished my second cup of coffee. I spent a lot of time with the cats this morning, and tomorrow I have a working fridge again. So, to just be very upfront for what the plan is, we have just the last bit to the finish line of Legend of Dragoon. I'm guessing, personally, all told, with like credits rolling and cutscenes and everything, it'll probably take about 2 hours, which would be very short. So my plan is, after that, to switch over to Shuffle Machine, which, for those of you who haven't seen, think Shuffle Saturday, but it's just my retro games, and it is controlled automatically by a programming script that hates me. And games can switch as often as 15 seconds or as long as 10 minutes. It'll change per game, and I will have no control over it. I haven't done it in a while, and I was like, what could I do that just could be like a good, like, no real commitment kind of thing? I think it hurt all the times that I badmouthed clankers and AI, and it was like, alright, fucker. Keen-eyed viewers will note that this is a different save point than I ended the stream at. I did do a little bit of off-stream grinding, and yes, Rose is coming to the final boss. That is 100% locked in. I just want to be upfront about what I did. I have Dart equipped with red DG armor to nullify fire attacks for a very specific purpose. I mean, hopefully both will be true. Meru has equipped a red eye stone to, off-stream grinding on Rose, has equipped a red eye stone to have fire attack damage for a very specific purpose. And then I did level up some additions. So you can see here, Dart's Blazing Dynamo is well on its way to hitting maximum level, which we very want. Demon's Dance is at level 3. Rose will get there. And I put in some work on Perky Step as well. I was a little less concerned about that because Meru is really going to be our best choice for, like, item usage and magic. So if Perky Step isn't quite there, that's fine. It's really just kind of an added bonus. And I did also fight a couple of random battles before I went live, just so I could, like, warm up on additions. So hopefully I will not be completely embarrassing when I actually do fights. I know, right? It's like I'm not a completionist or something. Besides, we have the boss fight before the final boss, Mushroom. We'll get some addition use there. I'm pretty confident by the end Blazing Dynamo for sure will max out. I wouldn't be surprised if Meru's maxes out by the end of the final boss, just because that guy takes a very long time. But how's everybody doing this morning or whatever time it is for you? We know Callie's got the food coma going on, and that sounds lovely. I had a lighter breakfast than normal, just because I knew I don't have like 5 hours of game left. Yeah, I know. And, I truly, like, there is, like, no food. I have, like, a frozen pizza, and then, like, I think a couple packages of, like, frozen peas. And that's it for food. Because I'm like, I just have to hold out until my fridge works tomorrow, and then I can go and spend, like, $400 to restock on, like, food and, like, ingredients and, like, have yeast to make bread again and stuff. Like, I could have been buying the, like, single packets, which probably would have been a good move, but just, I kept choosing optimism for how long it was going to take to get a fridge working again, and that extremely worked against me in a number of ways. Oh well. Hindsight. Custom. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to check out on it. It could be, like, an issue with getting, like, erratic power supplied from the motherboard, so hopefully it's just an issue with the fan and not an issue with the motherboard. That's what would be my immediate fear in that position, but I'm not exactly a computer expert. It's been a long time since I system built or really dealt much in depth with hardware. Yeah. Ironically, the issue I have with my fridge is also a fan issue. But that one is going to cost several $100s, because of course it is. Oh well. It's still cheaper than buying a new one. And, it's a good local shop that's, like, taking a look at it, so... I know, right? Y'all need to step... No. It's fine. I'm not saying that. I do not endorse Callie's statements. Yeah. It's still the morning, so I'm still waking up a little bit despite having had the coffee, because I discovered when making my coffee today, I just happened to, like, glance at a label and I was like, oh, I've been using way too much, like, actual coffee grounds for the amount of coffee that I make. So I've been over-caffeinating myself, so I might wind up, like, crashing for lack of caffeine during the stream, because I'm, like, back down to the, like, I was basically making it at, like, Starbucks strength, where they deliberately put more caffeine in it to get you addicted so you keep coming back, and now it's down to, like, this is, like, a normal cup of coffee. I should have figured out that there was, like, a reason that coffee was hitting me so much harder than tea. Start having heart palpitations. Well, I don't want it to get to that point, because, unironically, do have a family history of heart disease and heart problems, so I don't even want to get to the point where I'm rolling that dice even once. I probably play a little too dangerous as is, with how much I fucking love salt. You and your logic. I know! I'm so insufferable. Alright. We have, for full transparency, because this is not my first playthrough, we have 2 bosses left. We have the boss everyone expects, and then the final boss. You said it, not me. And yet you keep coming back. Oh. I did not realize there was a second save point. Well, that's convenient. Tea is good. I always recommend Earl Grey for anyone who wants to give tea a try. If you're willing to spend a little more money, getting some kind of white tea blend can be good, because it's not as, it doesn't have as many tannins, so it's not as, like, rough on your stomach, particularly if you don't have the tea with food. If you want, like, a specific, like, store brand, for you would have to import it, but there's a company in my home state here in the States called Celestials. No, they don't make that anymore. I was about... No. I've ruined my own day by thinking about their hype. God damn it. Never mind. I'm not giving them free advertising. Because they discontinued the one thing that I loved most. I loved it and they took it away. That's exactly why they did it. I can't prove it, but I know it to be true. Ooh, Ruibos. That's quite good. I'm going to throw away the smoke ball here, because we should be done with random battles. Get rid of it. Don't need it. No need. We can pick up whatever this is. Probably not going to be worth it. Oh, it was a weapon. You get the final weapon for the bow lady right before the final boss. It increases her attack to a still pathetic level, but it can attack everyone. You get it right at the point where you're only going to be doing 3v1s. Ooh, so useful. Chai is also quite enjoyable. I'll sign on to that Chai endorsement. Chai's great. But yes, Earl Grey or Lady Grey, both quite good black teas. That's how I got hooked on on tea in the beginning. Huh? Shanna! Oh no! The voice redeem is still going! Zeeg! You don't deserve to use spirits! Rose said no alcohol. You say it even after this. Oh no, the red-eyed dragon still recognizes you. This is the truth. And the annihilation of the world that is about to occur is the truth as well. Dad, stop it. The power is not generated for that. Everything was born to die. It's the same for spirits or the world. Learn through your body. Thank you, Callie, for that voice redeem. Stop! Alright, time for Dart to kill his dad, and for Rose to kill her ex-boyfriend. And... and so, as you can see, he has stolen Dart's Dragoon spirit, so Dart is unable to transform. And that is why I took the efforts that I did to buff up fire resistance for the party. Rose is just kind of raw dogging it here, but both Dart and Meru have increased defense versus it. So the first thing we do is we hit him with that classic power down. Just like turn him into a weak little Dragoon boy. At least as much as we can. And then I'm actually going to power up Meru, because I have Psych Bomb X, and I have one ice attack item. So those are going to slap him quite strongly. To be clear, for the sake of the prediction, this is not the final boss. I will pull up a timer for when we get to the final boss, just in the interest of fairness. And we speed up Meru, and Meru can go to town on this cloud. Observe. Next, the rainbow. It is delicious. But for you, the flavor of the day in the mystery bag of Skittles is pain! Yeah, that's pretty good. Halfway to the damage cap that you're never going to see. Oh, what are you gonna do? A flame shot? A final burst? Oh, he actually is doing a flame shot. Only one character who does not have buff defenses. That is unfortunate. How bad is this going to be? Okay, 422, that's not that bad. Rose is like pretty good with the magics. And she's pretty good with the sword as well. Thank you, Callie, for giving us a little strong bad Wario action as well. Damn it!
It was the finger I found the wand. It felt heavier than a normal finger. Quite bizarre.
Really? This is really how we're gonna do it here? Well, alright. With my posse, I faced off against Ziegfeld. His name was a little silly, but he harnessed a great deal of power and was well practiced. Had to be very careful. So that was why I'd called in the big guns. I told Meru to let it rip. Good old frozen jet. He didn't like getting wet, a little bit like a cat in that way. But this cat was one who would taste blood instead of milk. That's completely fair. That's completely valid. Curious how strongly this is actually going to hit him. A lot less than the psych bomb, which I guess is fair. This is part of the reason why I didn't... He's already in yellow. Why I didn't bother to level up Blazing Dynamo all the way, because that's all that Dart can do this fight, is just smack him. I swear, I did want... What's wrong with you, Dart? You're so pathetically weak. He's like my son is an idiot. This is a good old classic explosion, I believe. Nope. This is Final Burst.
Final burst!
There it is, he said it. This is gonna deal 0 damage and be very funny. Because I knew we were fighting him. So I'd taken precautions beforehand. Darn, this is my father's power. And this is Meru's power. Light him up, girl. Now she only has one more turn of power up. And I believe I have the opportunity to retreat and buy items. So I'm just gonna go all in here and have her unleash her dragon. No kill like overkill, they say. Once again, Zieg is gonna get taken out by a wingly, just as it was thousands of years ago. You could consider it a bit poetic, if I had time to reflect on such things. But I left that for the philosophers. All I cared about was solving the case and taking down the perp. Body cameras off. Also, how much damage is this gonna do? 3,000 or so? As good as the sack bomb. Okay. I can work with that. And Meru immediately gets another turn because she's Meru. Thank you, Callie, for that redeem. Really? I kind of wish I had face cam for once, because I just looked at the chat and just kind of blinked a couple of times. Well, that's fine. Meru can continue annihilating Zieg with magic. I don't have to do much announcing. The story tells itself.
Freezing rain.
But hey, they're your points to spend. That's entirely within your rights. I don't think okay, Freezing Ring, not quite so good. I still think it's better than her edition, however. We have him on the ropes. Why is she de-transforming? Wow, we got him! We got him that fast! Get absolutely annihilated, idiot! Oh no, that means I'm going to be talking like this going into the cutscene. Completely ruined the dramatic tension. The time has come. I no longer need this flesh. What? Meru drama! I got several words normally. 20,000 XP. It's beautiful. Oh, poor Rose being underleveled compared to the rest of the party. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Not what we want. Good job, everyone. Miranda, once again, this is not about you. Thank you, Callie, for that voice redeem. If I can just pat myself on the back a little bit here. The Melbu Frama thing, there is some foreshadowing for it. I added a little bit of extra foreshadowing in my voice acting, where, if you were paying attention last stream, we had a little flashback scene with Rose and Zeeg, where she met her dragon. And Rosa kind of tried to make her sound like a less world-weary version of herself, but Zeeg wasn't using my stereotypical final boss of a JRPG voice. He sounded different. Why, what could I have meant by this? Well, clearly it was this. This is what gets to happen when I know the plot in advance, and I'm not just cold reading everything. I am the famous Melbu Frama, supreme leader of the Winglies. I've been waiting for this moment for over 10,000 years. Why? You must have been defeated by Zeeg. It's true that the sword of that man penetrated me. Did he have to say it like that? But what vanished is only my flesh. I cast a petrifying spell on the man. At the same time, I transmigrated my soul to the spirit. The sublime soul is immortal. How long have you been manipulating my dad? At that moment, I re-entered the light. The first light after 11,000 years. When the black monster came to Neat, that foolish soul tried to release the power of the Dragoon without knowing that I was waiting for that moment. So, it was then. I was released from the spirit and revived in order to obtain an eternal body that is proper for an immortal soul, and now I am becoming a god. I love how this is the culmination of so many things that have happened in the plot. Like, this is truly just, I think, one of the best kind of space flee from nowhere final bosses. Wraps up so many things so well. And I'm sure not all of this was, like, completely intentional, but it works. It works so well. I fucking love it. Is part of that nostalgia? Probably. Is he merging with the Virage embryo? Is he going to be the god instead of Shanna? You are right. I obtain the flesh of the god of destruction. I am the god himself. A god? Don't make me laugh. Lloyd! You are alive! I cannot die with the wrong god still around. There is no space for you in my utopia. Melbu Frama! You forgot our supernatural spirit and pursued your own interests? Unforgivable. Destroy yourself. Ow, you bothersome dragonfly, it's annoying. Crash! Lloyd! It's great that for just... Why was there a battle results screen on that? I don't remember that. Huh. What is this? It is the Dragoon spirit of the Divine Dragon and the Dragon Buster. Are you here to give us this? Don't get conceited. I just ended up here while I was pursuing my own ideal. Yeah, right. His birth will be the death of the world. Hurry up. Stop him. Farewell, people who confront the fate of Soa. Acquired Divine Dragoon Spirit. Acquired Dragon Buster. This is the moment. Now you might think, oh, that's cool. Dart gets a free ultimate weapon. No, no, no. That's not a sword for Dart. Rose wields the Dragon Buster, bumping her up a cool, casual 60 more points of attack. This is your payoff for bringing Rose, for keeping Rose trained, bringing her to the final battle. She gets the hands down, no bullshit, best weapon in the game. Granted, it's immediately before the final boss, but yes, Rose Nation Rise Up armor. This is her finest hour. I also do need to fix my equipment real quick. Do I have a petrification guard? Yeah. Because if everyone else gets petrified, Meru can cure it with her rainbow breath. Oh, we get a full heal. All her hours are her finest hours. Well, I mean, that's... You know what? I can't really argue with that. Fair. Understandable. Do I get the opportunity to save? Meru.
I was gonna give you a little tour, but I ended up coming all the way here. But I was right. I was right in following Dart.
Was it? I'll have to double check.
I realized it. In this world, there are lots of people living with lots of thoughts. So that there are lots of fights, but there is happiness and joy as well. This is such an awesome world. I won't let him destroy it. I'm totally ready to go.
They do like to sneak Hashel back in the party. Oh my god, those sons of bitches. No, 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 no. We need the girls. We need the girls.
We have been together since the Moon Gem was taken, and Lavitz passed away.
Dart's Angels, hell yeah.
We have fought, laughed, cried, and walked together all the way here. But we have to end the walk here. For the sake of the goal that led us here. And for the sake of all living creatures. Now let's go.
Can I not? Am I not allowed to talk to Rose? Oh, she's just... Okay, the perspective screwed me up. Rose, are you ready?
Yes, anytime.
Dart, you look just like me when I was young. Did you notice? I didn't understand my daughter's pain at all. That's why I dragged it around until now. Shanna is the chosen girl, has the soul to destroy the world. When she discovered it, nobody but Shanna suffered as much. When Shanna comes around, I don't know where we will be. But I know one thing. You are the only one who can ease Shanna's pain. But it won't be realized unless we stop the Wingly who wants to be a god. Now, let's finish it up. I'll pound my secret art into his fat belly. No, that's the great part, Armor. We don't have to. the dictator of the Winglies was like, oh, psych, I'm gonna become the god of destruction instead. So we get to save girlfriend and the world, because at the end of the day, this is an optimistic game, which was such a breath of fresh air at the time, along with like Skies of Arcadia, a JRPG that doesn't try to like wallow in darkness, but is all like, yeah, we can do things, and just optimistic protagonist. I love it. I guess I'll talk to Miranda.
When I decided to go with you, Queen Teresa told me to learn the meaning of the fate that Soa gave us. This is what I think. Fate belongs to those who are living. We can destroy the fate that somebody else made up. And this is the moment. Dart, let's do it. Stop him for all living creatures and their fate.
Emperor Dole would often say, to make a world where all species are equal, a strong leader is needed. Yeah, the localization, man. But Kongol knows, anybody can make a world where all species are equal. Even you are not Dragoon, Gigantos humans, Minintos, Winglies, anybody. Anybody having the feeling can do. Kongol's like, Kongol no longer believe in authoritarianism. Good for him, good for him. But Kongol found out, anybody can destroy the world too. Gigantos, humans, Winglies, gods, anybody. Kongol found out one more thing. We can stop him. Dragoons can save the world. Kongol, hero of Gigantos. Kongol doesn't fear God. We can stop him. Dragoons can save the world. Okay, listen, I know we all had a moment to just be super dramatic and stuff, but can I go back and save? Just in case. Just in case. And because I know, even on the low end, this is going to be a long fight, I am actually going to take my break early so I can make sure to re-up. Yeah, exactly. You know? He's got to, like, get busy, finish... words. He has to finish being born and stuff. So I'm going to take my break early, run a little ads, use the restroom, re-up on water, so I can just be ready for this marathon of a fight, because I will not want to take a break in the middle. And then we'll see just how long it takes this party, with this speed and this complete lack of defense on most of my members, to clear this. I will be right back. And oh yeah, new AFK screen, if you weren't here yesterday. It's a little choppy, but Silvar suggested it, and I think I like it. Be right back. Defense is for losers. True. Relentless aggression. That's my way. It's not all porn, I swear.
What a stream.
I return. And Hugh, thank you so much for the 49 months. What a stream. I agree. I can't believe that that's just something that happens in the video game. I love it so much. I'm a little bit torn if I need to, like, shop in, like, you know, my little profile picture, like, tumbling and spinning around in place of Dart. I don't know if that would be a little cheesy. Anyway. I felt very glad to be able to grab that one. And Hugh, you are just in time to watch Dart's Angels kick the shit out of Melbu Frama. Assuming I don't completely wipe here. Oh yeah, I need to call up the timer as well, for the interest of fairness for the prediction. That should be on this... Yeah, there we go. I am gonna scrunkle it just a little. So it's gonna be small, but... Or, you know what I can do. I can move it to down here. That's not covering anything important up. There. Not getting in the way. Alright, just gonna kick chat tracker. Sorry, just making... Like, I'm sure this is not gonna take as long as I'm fearing, but I remember this fight taking me, like, over an hour as a kid, with, like, substandard setups. Because I absolutely fought the final boss, and then went back and, like, looked up where I'd missed Stardust, and then took on the optional boss of Faust, and all that. Okay, just double checking. Therapy ring, bandage shoes, dancer's ring, because she already has instant death prevention. And we have petrification prevention on her and rainbow dress to block. Yeah, and I swapped him back to Armor of Yore. Okay. We should be good to go. Let's go kill magical racist Hitler. More like magical fantasy Hitler, I guess. Can we check our dad's body? Dad.
I won't let him destroy this awesome world. I'm totally ready to go.
I wanted to check on Shanna, I guess. Shanna, wait for me a little. Time to do the JRPG thing and kill God. What? Wait, what? No, wait, why won't it let me select? It was not letting me, like, D-pad down. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was. Dart, I'm sleeping. She's very tired from almost being turned into the Antichrist. Let's go. Our last battle. Let's go. Our last battle. That's very kind. Because they, like, this is the point where I would have noticed, oh shit, they snuck Hashel into the party. Take a shot every time he says it's our last battle. I have acquired all. The immortality. And the ultimate power. I am the god. Who purifies the world. Under the fate determined by Soa. Death to those who rebel against fate. Death to all life. And may your death bless the new world to which I shall descend. We won't let you. Who is he talking to? The framing is a little, like, are the party actually there or not? It's unclear. We are the Dragoons. We are ready to fight against fate. Let's go! But actually, 4 of them just, sit and wait. But it's fine. We don't need them. This ain't about them. We're the Dragoons who are important. Oh, Oh, Dart starts with a full... I thought it might reset his Dragoon bar back down to 0. No. Oh, there are multiple targets. Using Psych Bomb X in the first phase is probably a really bad idea, though. I'm gonna take out the tentacles first. Blech. I think my warm-ups got kind of negated by wading through story. It was like last-minute cramming.
Die.
Oh, I guess I could use Dart's new Dragoon powers, take them for a spin. Yeah, not, you know, it's fine. Oh, right. Sorry, we can add, like, 30 seconds onto the timer, if need be. Okay, but Tentacle's almost dead, and we have a fast as fuck party. I've got room to make mistakes. God damn it. Okay, fire attack. That shouldn't be too bad. Well, might be a little bad. Meru doesn't have her boosted fire defense anymore. Okay. A little bad. That hits harder than yeah, I think... Yeah. Let's bust out them Divine Dragoon powers. And that means, of course, new Dragoon transformation. Look at that shit! You can't tell me that isn't the tightest shit. It's like some Digimon nonsense, and I fucking love it. And you only get 2 attacks. You either shoot everyone, or you shoot one guy. We're shooting everyone. Suppressing fire. But Dragoon. It goes so hard. Absolutely agreed. Okay, I just need to lock in a little more on additions here. Oh, for fuck! God damn it. I'll get there, I'll get there. What? I swear I hit that. God damn it. I did warm up before I started stream, I swear. Fuck. I think I just Dragoon edition this one, and then the girls can finish off the other. You know? I could see this being in 40k. I get that. Particularly the, like, the wings and, like, the gun arm. What's he doing? Okay, earth attack, that's fine. The girls might need a heal after this. Yeah. Do I Meru or do I Healing Breeze? I probably Healing Breeze here. That can be Meru's job. She's on item duty.
Demons dance.
Dragon Buster hitting so good. Oh, I hadn't remembered the camera being so, like, zoomed out to really give you a sense of the scale of what you're fighting. Alright, Dart. Hit him with the big gun! The masculine urge to just fire a big fuck-off laser at your mortal enemy. That was not as strong as I expected, but I don't have my full buffs rolling. Because it's not time for them yet.
Turkey step. Die.
Now we have the action economy advantage.
Demon's dance.
Oh my god. That last minute attack buff is going so hard for Rose right now. I don't know what you tried to do there, but it didn't work, idiot! Damn it! Choked at the final. Ah, fine. I think it might actually do more damage using I'm sorry, not using Blazing Dynamo, using Blazing Dynamo! But, you know, had to show off the Divine Dragon attacks. Because they're tight as fuck.
Demon's dance.
And this is where the Speed Demon Party shows its true strength. We're getting so many turns compared to the boss, now that we've taken out his little, Oh. Oh no, Virages. Those have been so dangerous the whole game. Not even triple digits for Dart. Rose could maybe use a heal, though. Oh, botched that one. Good thinking, CJ. What tactics can we use again in this, our most important battle? Now, the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Thus do many calculations lead to victory, and few calculations to defeat. How much more no calculation at all? It is by attention to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose. I've done many calculations in my temple. I've done much preparing. Melbuframa, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and that's why we're gonna win.
Fools.
Oh. Okay, he's in like a counterattack state. Rude. What do I guess I could have Rose Dragoon and see if that works. Because, like, I don't really need to save her Dragoon form for any specific purpose, unlike Meru. Well, yeah. Just the point there is to, like, you know, the whole thing is, like, Sun Tzu was trying to, instruct, like, rich, untalented idiots how to lead armies. So he's like, hey, you can't just, like, depend on being, like, famous and from a good bloodline to win. You gotta put in the work. You gotta prepare. Someone that read The Art of War? I mean, The Art of War has a lot of very good advice in general, but The thing about it being from so long ago is that it can come across as very basic to a modern reader. Like, yeah, preparing helps you be better at things. Like, who could have thought of such a thing before? But, you know. It's good to have a strong grasp of the fundamentals, I always say. Screw up Blazing Dynamo there, casually, no big deal. What? I hit that. I disagree. Yeah, not a bad thing at all. Also, for those who don't know the game, I just want to point out, just because the game doesn't, like, make it very obvious, Dart's element has actually changed now that his Dragoon Spirit has changed. He's no longer Fire Elemental, he's non-elemental. So, he is not weak to any elemental attacks anymore. That's not... I don't think that really comes up at all in this fight. I guess he has been using some elemental attacks, but it's kind of neat, I think. Now, is this a good idea for damage output? No. But I think a little bit of incidental healing can help us keep rolling here. Just generally keep up the offense. Have Rose in kind of a support position for a little bit.
Fools.
Very fair that you just get to do that sometimes. There we go. That's more fucking like it. At least, Dart's attack did get to go through. I could have Meru Dragoon as well. Yeah, because Perky Step will let her get back up to Dragoon pretty quickly. Yeah, screw it. She can start busting out Diamond Dust, and then in a couple turns, we'll probably need her to heal. Because I'm pretty sure Diamond Dust, like, the description is not accurate, and it is stronger than Freezing Ring. I could be lying, or incorrect about that, but I think that's true. Also could have helped out on slaying the tentacles, I suppose, but oh well.
Diamond Dust!
I mean, that's more than Perky Step, I suppose. Alright, since we have Meru transformed, yeah, Rose, go in there with physical strikes. She's like, how many times am I gonna teach you this lesson, old man? Twice, apparently. Oh, okay. Phase pushed him. The first generation. Alright, now is the time. I remember this form being an absolute mofo. Bust out the good shit. JRPG Final Boss, CJ, comes with the territory.
Freezing Rain!
And now that he's powered down, I think I have Rose bust out her dragon. Because I've got a couple MP to full for the party items. So I may as well just burn everyone's MP here. Use the Dark Dragon, Rose! summon Michael. God, this dragon attack goes so fucking hard. They all do. But the darkness one is probably my favorite out of the dragon summons. Bonk. 88! Come on, man. Come on, buddy. Ooh, but he's only powered down for a few turns. Yeah, I need Meru to speed through her turns so she can pop out of Dragoon form and Psych Bomb X before he powers down. You entered the cocaine dimension. Where's Snowflame? I know you're here, you son of a bitch. Okay, he has 2 more turns of power down. If nothing else, I can have Dart cross the Psych Bomb X. He does have a Legend Cask equipped, so his magic attack will be good still. It might actually be higher than Meru's with that. I should have maybe checked that in the menu before I started this. What's he doing? Oh, is this the one attack? Oh, you motherfucker. So, yeah. Meru is out of action for a little bit. So, about that backup plan, we'll be doing that. Oh shit, I got it perfect on Dragoon attack. And of course, I got it with Rose. Damn it, I have the speed up active on her as well. I think I try to toss power up on Dart and then do Psych Bomb and just hope I get a second Dart turn before him. I do still have the band. No, I don't have the Bandit's Ring equipped. Well, this may backfire on me.
Die. Demon stands.
Ah, damn it. Okay, there goes power down. That's fine. Having power down on him for when he does this follow-up attack is not the worst. Okay, he's not doing the thing I thought he did, but that... I assume that's big damage. Yeah. With him debuffed at doing that damage, yeah. Taste the rainbow, cocaine Hitler! God, can you imagine not getting the reusable version of this item? A heal could be prudent. That's why I had... Guard just for safety. I gotta kind of manage my items here. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Which makes it all the more ironic that I'm using the party I am. Red you, Melbu! But I'm wondering now if, like, releasing Meru is based on damage dealt? I don't remember how this works. Or if it's just number of turns. I would believe it being either. Damn it. Oh, look at these speedy pair go. Unfortunately, our real speedster is in gay baby jail for the moment. Yeah, it freaked me the fuck out when it happened as a kid. And then he does that. Just fires them out and deals a shitload of damage. Okay, Dart will have to res Rose, and then Meru's next turn, she can do the heal. Or I could do 2 heals, because Meru kind of needs the 2 heals anyway. Yeah, 2 Rainbow Breaths. Yeah, it's a little silly. It's a little silly. Unfortunately, this healing move doesn't resurrect. I need to be using Miranda to have that power, and that's just not worth it. Unless you ask young Vim playing this game for the first time, who's like, well, of course I need a healer. Oh, my foolish younger self. It really is. Because, like, insta-death, you can just immediately just pop them back up with a Phoenix Down, or Angel's Prayer. But if they get ejected from the battle, it's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? That's why, oh, was it Ruby Weapon? In Final Fantasy VII was so scary. Because you basically had to set up to just solo the boss. Because it would just eject peeps, otherwise, with no way to get them back, like permanent character removal. Not like Melbu, where eventually they get spat back out at you. And yeah, I guess if he, after like a few turns of him having someone schlorped up, I should have either Rose or Meru, whoever's left out, guard, so they don't get one shot on that. And now we use Moon Serenade, full MP restoration for everyone. Cause it's the final battle. Use all your good shit. Some kills, complete the battle. Oh wow. I didn't know the final boss of 5 did that. That's cool. Terrifying, but cool. Like, the one for the 2nd generation. Okay. Pushed into this phase now. Oh, not final boss, a boss. Okay, okay. Fair. You know, Persona 4 had, like, you know, unless you were super overpowered, it did a thing to, like, remove party members from the battle bit by bit. Like, my first playthrough was absolutely freaking the fuck out. The 3rd generation. A myriad of truths. Yeah. Honestly, Myriad Truths does go hard, though. Much as I'll dog on Persona 4 for its relative quality to the other 2 modern Personas, it's still a damn good game. I just don't like it nearly as much as 3 or 5. Down, dragging closer, down, then absorbs. Oh, okay, so if you, like, pop them back up, are they just fine? The 4th generation. I feel a remake because I'm a sheep. Fair. Yeah, okay. He's a ship now. My reusable items do not reset. Okay. Still, I think it's a good idea to sink some Divine Dragon cannons into this hoe. Spline penis. Yeah, do I need to blur this on stream? Is this TOS? Hit him with the big gun! I love how he gets like an eye patch scouter. You can so tell the era of anime that this was influenced by. I adore it. I adore it so. Respectable damage.
Die. Demons dance.
He hasn't really busted out too... We've got him into yellow. Okay. He hasn't really busted out much in the way of status ailment, which I remember being, like, his main gimmick when I was young. Maybe I just have, like... I'm able to dole out so much more damage with this fast party that's not really coming into play. Or maybe young me was just bad. Or both. Who can truly say? Anyway, get laser blasted in the face again, idiot. The ball's orbiting. So sad that that is the take they went with. Wish we would have at least had like a Skies of Arcadia-esque Moonstone Cannon! Fire! Suiting how fucking hype that attack was. Yeah, I think, Rose, you just demons dance all over his face for the rest of the fight. Because aside from your dragon, your magic is, like, not great.
Demons dance.
Okay. Why are we like this right now? Meru, you may as well sneak in a one-turn transformation to slap him around with your dragon. Dance over my face. Same. The Blue Sea Dragon. And she still has enough MP to transform and heal. I tend to underestimate, like, speed or agility in RPGs, but this playthrough has taught me that, depending on your battle system, oh my god, it can go so hard. Because definitely, I think as a kid, I thought it just influenced turn order at first, until I started using Kongol a lot, and then it was like, oh, okay, Kongol doesn't get as many turns because he's slow. But he still, like, hits really hard, so he's still good. And he is, to be clear. But strong argument for using just your fast boys and girls. I so wish I could have pulled off Pashel's later editions. But oh well. He's firing the balls. He fired the balls right at Rose. I wish that was me. What? Perfect! Yeah, I feel that. I still like a good relentless offense, but I seem to gravitate more towards defensive plays depending on the series. Like, Pokemon. When I'm doing Nuzlocking, I really like doing stall tactics. What, in the UFOs? Oh, gravity attack, of course. Yeah, let's keep our leading lady up. Because she has many things, but tanky is not one of them at the moment.
Demons dance.
Yeah, the thing is, like, eventually you have to go for the kill. You have to go for the win. And that can be tricky, depending on your battle system, if you go all out on defensive tactics. You don't always have, like, attrition as a super viable option. Was ist das? Pathetic. Balls, that's greedy. Ooh, bomb stars. Okay, those are... Rose's dragon is single target, I think? Yeah, it's single target. Okay. I probably have a couple turns before those blow up, though. So what I can do is have Rose use another MP Restoration to full for the party, have Meru do another perky step or two, and then start blasting with Diamond Dust, and hopefully Dart can Divine Dragon Ball by that point. No. Well, I mean, you know, if you want to go for the dragon, that leaves Rose herself open for me. So, you know, I won't argue with you. I won't argue with you. Okay, so one of them's about to blow. Moon Serenade! I'm gonna assume these things hurt a lot. Which feels like... okay. First and second from left are in danger of exploding, so... let's put a little work in on them at first. Okay, she'll have 2 turns of Dragoon now, which should be enough. I might want to have Rose transform too, just for the defensive boost, maybe. Just in case I can't defuse these bombs with damage. Do I have any magic attack items? I extremely do not. I just don't... fuck it, we ball.
Die. Demons dance.
Okay, how bad is this? Oh! That's not bad at all. Okay. I mean, it's not great if they all get to explode on me, but taking 1 or 2 balls, that's not so bad. Okay, here it is. Here it is! No. Okay, he was not... oh! Oh, they all... did they despawn because... we take these? Question mark? It's fine. You know, finales of JRPGs are always a little silly, even if they're serious. If you just take in the true scale of what is happening, and just like the ridiculousness of you doing a little light deicide. Like here, it's basically like we are killing the devil who is trying to take over God, but not like the God, just a God. Cause like Soa just like is just chilling in heaven or whatever. The 5th generation. Yeah, how many phases does your JRPG final boss have? Demand more from your final bosses. That is what I always say. I think this might be the final phase. I'll know for sure once I see the guy. Suitably grand entrance. The 6th generation. We just skip right past the 5th. The 6th generation, apparently, humans. Advancing throughout the years, spreading throughout all of endiness, growing powerful. Eventually kicking the crap out of Wigglies. And asserting their rightful rule over the land. Meru, you might be made a little bit uncomfortable, but like, the Wingly government, the Wingly ethno-state sucked bad. So like, it's fine. Wow, look, they are friends. Who are all of these people? Where did they get these images from? Why do their faces look like that? That person is dead. There are many questions you could be asking now, and the game does not offer any answers. Thank you, Antihero, for that voice redeem. Okay, this... I think he might have one more face after this. I seriously don't remember. And look at, like, the platform we're on. It's, like, made of bones surrounded by lava. This goes so hard. I love it.
Turkey step.
Almost leisurely attack there. Ah, that's not that bad. Yeah. We could, could have her transform and, like, heal and then bust out dragon attacks. That wouldn't be bad. Rose, of course, just keep stabbing.
Die.
Fuck. Yeah, like, if anything, I think the 5th generation, it could have been, like, a breather phase, where you get, like, a little bit of healing. You know, you feel the hopes of the world or something else suitably anime or some shit like that. You could do something like that. And, like, it's... Someone's chicken wings order? Yeah. Hey, at least they ate it down to the bone. And they weren't some heathen who ordered boneless wings. I actually like boneless wings. Listen, sometimes you just want to be lazy, and you just want the sauce flavor. That's when boneless wings can be perfectly acceptable, in my opinion. Oh, wait, this is perfect. You're Dragoon level 2. You can just 2 Divine Dragon Cannons, and then go back to Blazing Dynamo. And we have Rose in non-Dragoon form if we need to bust out some items. Perfect. We got him in the red. He's on the ropes. This is actually going to be pretty close for the sub 40 minutes, over 40 minutes prediction. I love it. Because at first I put it like over under 30 minutes. I was like, no, this is Melbu Brahma. I gotta pump that a little bit. Because I'm not walking in with, like, full legend casks and armors of yore, where it just makes the final boss a joke. I didn't, crazy. I didn't grind for 20 hours to get endgame equipment. How dare I? The temptation is there. Yeah, and I can have Rose toss my last MP restoration to her? Yeah. Because I've still got plenty of healing items. Including, like, HP to full for the whole party. You heathen. Listen, sometimes little heathenousness can be enjoyable. Drown this bitch. I don't remember. It might be this phase where he has, like, an attack that has stayed with me for over 20 years. I'm hoping I can just get lucky and not see it, but if it comes out, it's going to be bad. Particularly depending on... It only targets one party member. But it's one of the biggest fuck yous I think I've seen in a final boss. Shoot him again! If you know, you know. I love how it looks like his Dragoon army is gonna, like, overheat from the power as he's charging up. It's great. Finish him. Because we got him in the red. Could be any time now. Theoretically. Probably not, but, you know. Oh. Was ist das? You! I remember you! I need to kill these things as fast as possible. Is this an attack, or is he just going invulnerable? I don't remember. Those were all the dragons? Oh, fuck! I forgot he generates a dragon block staff. This absolute boo. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, well, Meru, seems you're about to die. So, yeah. Dragoon transformation's now an extremely bad idea, TM. So, unfortunately, Meru has been caught out. We will do what we can, though, with some AoE damage. This is probably not gonna do much, but, you know. I knew he did it in one of the phases, I couldn't remember when.
Diamond dust.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Okay, these things need to die as soon as possible.
Die. Demons dance.
Yep, just monster. Yep, nothing fancy, just monster. That's it. Damn it. Okay, yeah, Meru, you're doing no damage, so we may as well have you heal. And oh my god, she's actually gonna live through getting dragon block staffed. Which is kinda crazy. Big ups to her speed stat. Is this still gonna heal for half, even while she's debuffed as a Dragoon? Be very annoying if it didn't. It does! Okay, that's handy. Okay. That went about as well as it could have. For when the Dragoon fuck you attack came out. I just have to worry about everything else I know this son of a bitch can do.
Die.
Oh, and we are past 40 minutes. But, what if I were to wipe? No, I'm not. Oh! Rose! No, 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 no! Don't you fucking dare! God damn it. This is the attack. So now we have that thing on our side instead of Meru for, like, quite a while. And spoiler alert, this thing fucking sucks. Meru is very cute. Young me certainly thought so. And I still think so, though it's, like, questionable if she's of legal age, so I'm not pervy about her. But she's got a great design. I love her, like, upbeat attitude on things. How just randomly like, hyper she is in the background of story moments sometimes. Like, everyone else is discussing something serious, she's, like, waving her arms and running around like a psycho. She has an impersonator. God damn it. Not like this. Also doesn't have Meru's speed, clearly. Yeah, this is the one. Attack. Honestly, that's about as much as a perky step would have done. Just a lot slower. God damn it. Well, at least it wasn't Rose or Dart. if I'm being realistic, Meru was the least punishing target for impersonating the Go-On. Just still annoying. I wanted to avoid that entirely, but, well, here we are. Monster impersonating her. I'd be like, wait, no, go back. Dragon block effect expires. However, Dart's out of MP and I have no more MP restoration, so, bonk him. Damn, look at Meru go. Slashing with her claws, as she always does. Wait a minute. Don't be on Rose. Damn it, shouldn't have said anything. Yeah! Rose is many things, but she is not, that sturdy. You have to take one for the team. You just have to close your eyes and keep thinking of the real Rose.
Die. Demons dance.
Don't attack Rose, whatever this is. I just popped her back up. Okay, magic attack on Dart. That's fine. That's great. Wait, no, this is on everyone, isn't it? Son of a bitch! Rose? Rose, come on. Oh, of course, it didn't hit the fucking impersonator. Oh, okay. We back. Kind of just... Oh, well, Meru doesn't have... Well, now she can just, like, use item on her turn. So, that's perfect. Actually. I just need to not get unlucky. Well, with her speed stat, she should be fine. It's such a weird thing for a final boss to do.
Die.
Young me, when that happened too, I was freaked out. Like, is my character gone for the rest of the battle? What the hell? And I do believe that's time. Not that I'm speed running or anything. Once this attack finishes, at least. Yeah, I was so worried about status ailments, and he didn't really bust any out. And miss. No, we're in cutscene mode now. They have to make sure you see this sick as fuck animation, just in case you never used your new Dragoon spirit for some insane reason. I mean, it's not tactically wrong to have Dart just focus on physical attacks, but like, you're playing this through the first time, they give you a new Dragoon spirit, you're gonna want to see what it can do. Let's be honest. And that's it. Bye, bitch. She's still passed out and you... Oh. Hell yeah, there's a girl!
I have been waiting for this moment.
I kept you waiting so long. I'm sorry.
Apparently so are we. You know, it's Shauna. She's forgettable. Everyone.
What?
Everyone.
You. Inferior humans cannot outshine me. A god. Rose. The time has come. This is the end of our long journey.
Zeeg,
Could you come with me?
yes. I will never leave you again.
Still trying to fight even when he's reduced to a skeleton. That's the take you went with?
Dart, you have grown up. Father? I couldn't do anything for you as a father. Please forgive me. But Father, we finally met. This isn't fair.
Dart, I'm so glad I met you.
Rose! Father! Go, Dart.
The OG heroes at last accomplished their mission. This was her finest hour.
My role has ended. Blaze the way to the future by yourselves.
This is your age to live with Shauna. What are you talking about? We can all live together.
How can we still hear
Never
each
meant
other?
to exist in this age.
No!
My age ended in remote antiquity.
The impersonators died on their way back to their home planet.
Farewell, Dart, and thank you.
It should have been me, not him! We killed the moon. It's funny you mention that, CJ. If you look at, like, the Disc 1 opening FMV, they do steal some, like, brief moments from this final. Oh, Kongol's, like, holding Mary, making sure she got out. That's cute. Dart with Shanna.
Rose! Father!
But yeah, there are some very, very quick, like, just a few frames from this final FMV in the very Disc 1, like, trailer. Brother, she nuked. Yeah, they don't walk away from that. They gave their all to stop Magic Hitler. Where are they now? Kongol practices martial arts. With Hashel. And then drowns to death. No, he's fine, probably. The Wingley Queen, that was very lore important but barely existed in game, continues to exist. The Crystal Palace is still destroyed, but Miranda sees to her sisters and her queen. She may someday be a real character. But for now, she enjoys the fresh air of peace. Yeah, they really do look like piranha plants, it's true. The one Princess Albert had a crush on, talks with environmentalist boy? I think that's who that character was. Come on, give us focus on the party members here. Meanwhile, in the merchant town, capitalism continues. As Meru and her Wingly boyfriend... Oh shit, a Minitos. I didn't remember her, like, canonically taking a trip with her admirer there. And Albert and the princess are wed, uniting the two countries. It's funny how her wedding dress there kind of looks Wingly-esque with, like, the back veil there, kind of looking like wings. You could wonder if, like, you know, that's part of just, like, humans adopted their wedding traditions from, like, Winglies. Ooh, I've got some bad news on that front armor. About that. And what of our hero Dart? He pays tribute to his fallen friend, Lavitz. He's super well. Leaving that drink that they never got to share. And he returns to his destroyed hometown, the conquering hero. With Shanna, of course. God damn it. I know, right? In the sequel, we would have found out that the bird was like the actual embodiment of evil that was going to destroy the world or something. But alas, we never got that sequel. And they rebuild their crappy peasant village together. Yeah, true, armor, true. He's like, I just wonder, we never found the black monster. And that's Legend of Dragoon. I was worried the whole time through that this was not gonna live up to my nostalgia and my memories. But even today, even with the bad localization, even with the extremely questionable English voice acting in the FMVs, it holds up. Sun Tzu. Play us out. Sorry, Mommy, I'm actually getting together with Dreadway. No! We were this close to greatness! Damn it! Thus, we may know that there are 5 essentials for victory. 1. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. 2. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. 3. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. 4. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. 5. He will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the Sovereign. The Sovereign came with us, we were prepared, we had superior forces, that's why we won, and Melbu Frama goes to Super Hell. It still doesn't matter, fuck your dad. It's true. And it's that song from the intro in Disc 1, playing us out. Yeah, this is a game that I always wanted to get some kind of follow-up, some kind of, like... I just want something to be done with this, because there's so much... Like, this is a complete story, but, like... You could do a prequel, you could show us the Dragon campaign, you could Lufia 2 this world, and it would be incredible. Show us young Rose getting to learn the ins and outs of of being a Dragoon. Show us Zeeg back when he was, like, being like Dart, being an impulsive hothead. Also falling for Goth Mommy. We never got, like, much on, like, the Emperor that united humanity. We didn't get to learn much about the other Dragoons, you know, like the Thunder Dragoon, who was just, like, a psycho who loved killing. He could be such a fun party member, like the rest of them really wanting to be motivated by heroism and, like, protecting their people, and your lunch guy's like, I just want to kill people! Would be a lovely addition to a party dynamic. Got screwed by Final Fantasy. Well, the trouble is, they tried to make this a Final Fantasy, and maybe overreached a little in scope. And, like, even with Final Fantasy VII having a dodgy translation, in many ways, I think that the localization on Legend of Dragoon is worse than FF7. Because sure, FF7 you have moments of this guy are sick, but you still get a sense for the personality of the characters. You get a sense of, like, Cid being a kind of bitter, hard-swearing dude. You get Barrett being super passionate and, like, frustrated by Cloud's cynicism. Here, so many of the personalities that you can tell there's something there under the surface of, like, the actual text just gets muted by how they just have a lot of things sound so wooden. Every once in a while, you get a line going super hard, where you're like, you can get a glimpse of what this game could have been. Yeah, you know, we have towns like Hoax, and Neat, and the incredibly mystical, mysterious moon that never sets just being called the moon that never sets. Yeah. Yeah. And, like, this was first-party Sony. They had the money to throw at this, but they probably didn't believe in it selling that well in the West as much. And to be fair, this is never anything more than a cult classic, but maybe it could have been more. Had they put a little more juice behind it, a little more effort, a little more oomph. A great tragedy. And I'm sure somewhere out there, I want to believe somewhere out there, there's, like, a fan translation where they clean up the script and really make this thing shine. That's all I would really need. Just clean up the localization, and that would be enough for me. I wouldn't necessarily need a follow-up. It would be cool, but there's also the chance they could screw this up. That's always the thing. So, I thank y'all for me indulge in an exercise of pure nostalgia. Because I generally like to do blind playthroughs here. I think you get better reactions out of me, where I can try to predict plot twists and everything, but here it's like, it's been 20 years, more than, since I first played this game. Oh yeah, you never saw the fourth disc, yeah. It's a hell of a final disc, for sure. And, like, you get that last-minute twist, tying everything together, where it's like, okay, I guess Dart's dad just, like, went crazy and evil? No! He got possessed by the spirit of Magic Wingley Hitler, which was triggered in the first place by Rose's latest rampage of the Black Monster. It ties everything together pretty damn neatly. Like, so many things just, like, fit together in this plot. If you're a little charitable, or, like, you kind of take a step back and you think about, like, what were they going for here? But the trouble is, you do have to take that step back. But, I don't know. It's still nice. It's still good. Do we get a little more here? The birds. Rose and Zeeg, perhaps? They're bearing their colors. Yeah, they're their Dragoon spirits. Together forevermore. The end. We salute you, Rose. You were the true hero for over 10,000 years, doing child murder in the name of world peace. And now, be with your true beloved. You know, we can mourn, wail, and say it should have been us, it should have been me. But you know, at the end of the day, we want Rose to be happy. we can wish her nothing more. And yeah, that's it. There's no more Legend of Dragoon. But that's not even been 2 hours, so I am going to take a break, re-up my water, and then I think I'm going to run Shuffle Machine for a bit, where it's going to be random games at random times, pool of around 3,600 different games, even bigger than I run for Shuffle Saturday. They're going to be switching on automatic, put it back. Listen, Armor, you joke, but like, if people remember when I did Triple Threat, when I had like 3 community goals running at the first time, and I'm like, the first one to hit the goal is the one that happens, one of those is going to be a Rose solo playthrough of Legend of Dragoon, where I would just zip through the story, no voice acting, but just pure challenge run. Rose kills everything. So, look forward to that. I'm still working on what the other two are, but yeah, I would feel a little bad only having like a hour 50-minute stream. So, if you were just here for Legend of Dragoon, you can bounce out. My feelings will not be hurt, but we're going to be taking a little break here, and then going to be playing some random, probably retro jank. Maybe I get some good games too, but the odds are not really in my favor. Normal playthrough Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Why would I play the inferior Final Fantasy Tactics and not simply play the remake of Final Fantasy Tactics? It's right there. Legend Vinland. Shuffle Sunday? Yeah, I'll have to change the title. You know, normally I would throw out my AFK, but I'm just going to put up text because I think this is a beautiful final screen. So I will be back in just a little bit.